Well, I've said a few times here over the months that Boris Johnson wouldn't survive. A lot of you didn't like me saying that, but I'm afraid it was a reflection of what I could see coming down the tracks. It wasn't just his relationship with the truth. For me, it was that he hadn't got Brexit completed. He hadn't done Brexit properly. And the fact we can't send people back across the channel perhaps is the best illustration of that. There was so much else we could talk about. Northern Ireland fisheries, lack of deregulation, no VAT or fuel bills. The list is as long as your arm. So I could see it was coming. But one of the reasons it took so long was the lack of obvious successors. And now we're down to 6. And only one of them, only one of the 6, and that's the one that came last and just crept over the line with 32 votes, Suella Braverman. She's the only one actually saying what needs to be done. She says, as leader, she would take us out of the European Convention on Human Rights and the European Court of Human Rights. And then, and only then, has the Brexit promise been fulfilled. All the rest of them say, well, we'll think about it. We won't rule it out. She's the only one prepared to complete Brexit. Now, I would just say, particularly the Tory MPs, whose choice it is now before it goes to the members, just think on this. Sunak may have voted Brexit, but as Chancellor has made us a more European country. Liz Truss voted Remain, said she didn't want her daughter to grow up in Brexit Britain, now says she's a Brexiteer. Penny Mordaunt 3 times voted for Theresa May's appalling Brexit deal, and now writes a book and gets the globalist Bill Gates to write a foreword. I mean, you've got to start scratching your head, Tory MPs, about this. Do you actually realise why the Conservatives won the last election? They won it not just to get Brexit done, they won it because we want a new kind of more assertive politics that puts our country first, puts our people first, and worries less what the rest of the world, particularly the EU and the UN, think of us. And I actually think they've lost sight of this. They think more of the same will give them a chance to win the next election. It will give them no chance at all. At the moment, Braverman, the only one actually prepared to stand up and say what needs to be done. Now, it could be that her pressure will get others to change their view overnight. We'll just have to see. But if she's knocked out soon, and if we finish up with Rishi, Liz Truss, or Penny Mordaunt, then I'm afraid we are not going to get a proper Brexit unless we can shift them on these policies. And that's just how dire and how bad this is. We're headed towards a Liberal Democrat, Labour coalition, unless the Conservatives recognise we need a new kind of politics. Change politics for good was the motto of the Brexit Party. It was right then, and it's right now.